loser, bro.
All right, we back. Third round, man. It just landed, man. Jetsetters edition, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I had to get it in with the one and only, bro. Tell them who you are, man.
Big Blaze, rapper, producer, realist, Route the Integrated 3 on IG, DG on Facebook, pre-blocking if you don't like me. If you done got a sample and don't like me, then hit that block button too.
Right. So look, check this out, man. I know we done talked about a lot in the past, so I'm gonna touch on some current stuff. I'm gonna touch on some stuff, you know, what's going on.
Phone off so it don't ring.
Yeah. So look, bro, I'm gonna start off with a simple one because I think some people would like to know what you think about this.
Yeah.
What you think about old Sean Combs, bro, and his situation, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold on, before you even say anything, you got a record called "Stop Dick Yanking."
Yeah.
And you know, I think it's based off of the things that you've seen.
Yeah.
Within just the local music scene, how
that's all.
niggas go.
Yeah.
So with the fact that niggas dick yank on this scale, on this region, what do you think is going on with Diddy and the stuff that go on with him and other artists and other people and things of that nature?
I feel like money. You really can't take a lot of people serious when they put their views in, or even when they pledge allegiance to somebody, because money controls people's loyalty and judgment. So, you know, if somebody doing certain things for you on certain levels and they got certain power that you feel, you gonna roll with them. And it's a thing where we roll with people that we down with, we roll with them right or wrong. Like, even if you wrong or guilty, I'ma say you innocent. And I'm not saying you guilty or innocent, because I tend to tune out of the celebrity stuff going. Once you hear it so much, you can't help but to know what's going on, because our people, we go hard behind celebrities and stuff like we know them personally. Like, I see people go harder behind celebrities than they go behind their mama and their kids and their wives, husbands, etc. You say something about the wrong person, man, people be ready to crucify you. You just hating, you doing this, that person ain't really like that. You only seen them on TV and heard them on the CD and heard them on the streaming service. You don't know them. All you can do is be like, man, if he done all that, that's fucked up. I mean, if it's some people like to say Illuminati, I mean, I can't confirm or deny that's a real thing. That, like, he start playing with the powers that be, or going against the grain, like they say, because all of this ain't start happening till the lawsuit stuff about the liquor company. Then no sooner as that happened, hammer start dropping from everywhere. So, I mean, if he did it, take a lick. And if it's not, man, let that man live his life. I ain't gonna say guilty or innocent, because I wasn't there. I mean, that's for everybody. You supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but all black people, as soon as they hear something about you, you automatically guilty these days.
Right.
And we crucify ourselves first. No matter what else you seen, the man molesting the kids, the Nickelodeon kids, and everybody coming out, they talk about all these different others other than black people. You don't mention them. Ain't no jokes about them. And ain't no nothing about them. But he the diddler, and he this, that, and the third, and all this. Like, we don't know. We living normal lives. We don't even know about that That's a whole nother world. Tax bracket, a whole nother everything. Some of y'all got uncles and aunties that done did they thing with kids and all. Y'all don't say a word. Keep it. If you could want to voice your opinion about Diddy, why you ain't voice your opinion about your uncle or your auntie or your cousin or your daddy or your mama that you know that may be a pedophile, a friend, anybody? Because if you keeping it real and speaking about everything, not just about celebrities, not just about black celebrities or black people. You'll say about any race, ethnicity, whatever. And they not on that.
Right. So let me ask you this. Do you believe there's a double standard when it comes to rape? You know, and what I mean by that is when women get raped, it's kind of laughed at. It's kind of like a joke.
Because they look at it as men supposed to enjoy sex of any nature. Far as with a woman. So they don't highlight it like they just looking at it like, oh, he becoming a man early.
Yeah.
I'm being for real, like if it's had certain celebrities say, hey, my son turned a certain age, I'm going to get a bad bitch to give him head. I'm going to take them, get some bitches come in the room naked and let them get their little dick wet, young. I'm training mine. You know, we've heard this. So, but when it's looked at, when it's somebody hood or somebody the street doing something, it's not even highlighted the same with whether they paying women to do it or women doing it on their own or whatever the case may be. But whenever it's an older woman and a younger guy, she a cougar. But when there's an older man and a younger girl, he a pedophile, he a molester, he everything, but she not. She just getting her groove back like Stella because she an older woman. That's the double standard. That's the hypocrisy to it. Even when you're dealing with underage people, they call it the same thing. Oh, that boy got that woman rocking the cradle. He got him a cougar. Then the cougar looked at it as a positive word. But when it's a man, he a pedophile. He a child molester. He a sex offender. He a pedo. He all this, just like the one of them girls, a model or something. She got a baby. She pregnant for a 21-year-old.
Oh, you talking about the NBA player?
Yeah, she pregnant for a 21-year-old and her son 21 years old.
Right.
But when Marcus Houston married a 19-year-old, it was an uproar. What's the difference? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm torn when it comes to that, because I mean, at some point, man, I get it. You know, niggas want a young bitch. But
they have a phrase that I seen, and the phrase that's saying, no young girl is fast enough to catch an older guy unless he's attracted to younger or underage girls. Why isn't that same phrase applied to women? No boy is advanced enough to catch an older woman unless she's already attracted to younger or underage guys.
Right.
Most of the things we try to stick to one gender can easily apply to both. We want to assign things to certain genders instead of keeping the neutral base that it's really supposed to have. You can't always say it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when they do it. Nah, if you fucking with an underage child as a man or a woman, it's supposed to be sexual assault, indecent behavior with a juvenile, and you supposed to have to register every year. Not just look at it like she getting her fucking groove back. You gotta keep it real. You have to. And we not.
Right.
You know?
So look, I'm gonna transition to something else.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think patience enables unhealthy behavior?
Yeah, it do. Patience enable unhealthy behavior because you showing people that you gonna be tolerable to their bullshit. and you gonna endure their foolishness no matter what. Like they even had a song say, "I'd rather deal with your bullshit than be without you."
Fuck all that.
Ain't no motherfucking way. And I operate on one strike. I ain't never played baseball. You got one chance. After that one chance, you're gonna be having one wish, like Ray J. I ain't playing that shit with no batter. You're never supposed to. That's people use patience as a virtue, as I could do anything and a motherfucker gonna be okay with it. That's what they look when you say patience is a virtue. That is viewed as I could do anything and this motherfucker gonna roll with it. That's when you leave room for a motherfucker to play in your face and keep playing in your face. Shit.
Yeah. That was a mouthful.
Yeah.
Right.
I'ma talk that talk that need to be said straight down the middle, not swaying to the left or swaying to the right. Nobody wants to do this. Every time a man say something that's not geared towards a woman's favor or benefit, he's zest or he's sassy. When another woman check a woman on her bullshit, they call her a pick-me. It's not a pick-me, it's called logic. If you ain't operating on logic, you want everything to be how you feel like it should be.
Yeah, that's a hell of a quote right there.
Yeah.
So Blaze, like I said, I got a few topics to run through.
Okay.
I got another one. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since we did one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to touch back on something that happened earlier this year. Cat Williams. So in an interview he had, you know what I'm saying, he kind of went in on Kevin Hart. Cat currently on tour right now. He done added Kevin baby mama to the tour. Do you think his baby? I got a line of questions based off of that.
Okay.
Do you feel like Kevin Hart baby mama tripping going on tour with the ops? B, do you feel like Cat Williams doing too much by even offering her a chance to come on tour? And C, do you feel like Kevin Hart should have the right to trip that his baby mama going on tour with Cat Williams?
Man, it's something that I call it trauma bonding. Trauma bonding and drama bonding. Because it's like she got a beef with Kevin Hart because hey, due to his success, she ain't getting nothing but a minimal amount in a divorce. And whatever other issues they had in their marriage that led to the divorce. He has an issue with Kevin Hart because of whatever industry dilemmas they maybe done had, or how he feels how Kevin Hart get so big and where he at. And every time a black person be successful, it has to be they done did a gay act, or they part of the Illuminati, or it got to be something illicit. It's like, we can't believe that black people could come successful without sacrificing something, whether it's sacrificing a loved one, sacrificing they self sexually, or just something that's, you know, just out of what we look at as the normal. And so it's like they connected off that, like, hey, what would be a bigger chess move than to get somebody who was closest to him? What's closest to him? Only thing closer than his wife would be his mama, his dad, or his brother. So, hey, I can pull his wife in. She gonna go on tour because she got ailments that she mad about things too. So they both fucked up in a way, and I'm Cat Williams, one of my favorite comedians. Cat Williams, Bernie Mac. So I'm not gonna speak on nobody's behalf because that's my favorite far as they talent. Talented people be fucked up in other ways, and nobody call that. And when you popular or you famous, all being having them fucked up ways are really negative. But negativity is the new positive. Like they say, 30 is the new 40 is the new 30. Negativity is the new positive. Soon as some negative shit happens is when you skyrocket and catapult to your highest level. Long as if you doing positive shit, let's say you were doing a comedians unite movement. You wouldn't hear nothing about that shit. It wouldn't have no views. It'll be like it never existed. But you get on here and say, that nigga, whoa, if he got more than 3 big roles, he grabbed his ankles. If he wore a dress, he grabbed his ankles. If he got a Netflix special, he got trained by all the elites. Viral. We don't understand the word viral derives from virus. When have you ever heard of a positive virus? Never. So that means if that's some bad shit, most of the bad shit go viral and take off. Yeah, well, you may have funny shit and other things that go viral, but nothing takes off and go further, get more views, likes, comments, or shares than negativity in this era.
That's facts, bro. That's facts. I mean, shit. A lot of times when nigga post videos and nigga get punched on, knocked out, all that type of stuff, likes and comments galore.
Yeah, and I wanna throw a little shot right there because you said the right thing. Look at how people cry and say stop the violence when somebody getting murdered or shot, paralyzed, whatever. But the same people that cry, that got slain loved ones, slain friends, they share and laugh at fights. But fights leads to the shooting and the murder. So you can't scream stop the violence if you all about the fighting and the laughing at the fighting too. We got people in the city. This Baton Rouge, we got people in Baton Rouge call themselves activists. I'm watching y'all laugh at niggas getting snuck, laugh at all the type of violence. You laughing at the violence, but then y'all on the front line saying Black Lives Matter. How Black Lives Matter if you laughing at the fights but crying for the murders? You can't cry for the murders if you gonna laugh at the fighting, punching people, telling our kids that, hey, if you don't like somebody and you disagree with them, y'all go tear it down. Not discuss it like civil human beings. Go ball up your fist and punch them. And when you knock them down, stomp on their face, kick them in their temple till you kill them. That's what you tell them. You ain't telling them to be rational. You telling them to act off of emotions and go strike another man. You should not be on no platform saying stop the violence if you bought any of this at all. Hands down. You just shouldn't.
So look, based off you saying that and based off that scenario with how you broke that down, what do you think about being in the case of balling your fist up and striking a man? Do you feel like people are just overly emotional nowadays?
Man, people lead with their emotions. Everybody lead with their emotions. So if the emotions don't lead to violence, it leads to airing out people dirty laundry, ranting, raving on social media, exposing people's what you look at as something that could be damaging to their character. All we do is act off emotions. You don't have a disagreement with somebody and go separate. This is what you do for an agreement. If me and you disagree in person, let's get away from each other. Once we cool off, come back and try to iron it out. Even if we still feel some type of way, we could just agree to disagree and not affiliate with each other no more. We not doing that. You get mad at something somebody say or something somebody do, if they close enough for you, you gonna hit them. I'm gonna be an open book right now, and I'm gonna tell everybody the honest truth. I haven't had a legit fight since the 7th grade.
Nigga, have you seen how you a big ass nigga, bro?
Yeah.
So nigga ain't just trying to pick no
but
fight.
It's not about my size though. It's that I walk away. I'm never too proud to walk away. I'm gonna walk away from any situation, place, or person that's not suitable for my level of comfortability or my well-being. Like, I'm not trying to hover over nobody because I'm 6'4", over 400 pounds. Not proud of that, but that's what it is. That's just size. You can bench 500 pounds and a 9mm can knock you off the earth. You have to know that, and I'm not condoning violence, I'm just saying what it is. You put people in fear because of your size, they need something to level the playing field. Something to level the playing field got to be a weapon or something that's gonna chop you down. My grandmother always told me small axe chop down a big tree. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about violence and wanting to harm people and hurt them. Whether you, a blow is not just a fist. A blow, you could give a blow to somebody's character, posting and tagging. The screenshots, I hate screenshots. I hate cameras because all they use for is the wrong things. That's all they use for, like, and that's what heightened the violence. Social media heightened the violence in the city so much because people dropping locations and all this, and it leads to murder, more fighting, you know.
So at this point, do you feel like there's a resolution to this? Or do you feel like at the end of the day, it's only going to get worse?
It's only going to get worse. Because like you say about emotions, once you add emotions with pride, it's over. Because nobody want to be viewed as pussy or scary or he ain't living like that. All the rappers want to be living what they spitting. Because they not men. You supposed to be a man before you're a rapper. If all you worry about is the image of a rapper, you will never be a man. If all you worried about is the image of an influencer or being popular, they got people that was popular as hell in the graveyard because that popularity clouded their judgment. It's okay to walk away. You ain't got to be Mr. this hood or Mr. that hood, Mr. this. Oh, I'm Mr. 8400. I got to represent. That shit ain't about nothing. And most of us got kids out here. This is what we teaching our kids. We're going to teach our kids to throw up 3s, 4s, O's, P's, W's. They know rap songs by heart and don't know the basic multiplication table. Your son or daughter can sing a song from front to back in her favorite color fact.
So Blaze, based off you saying that, let me piggyback off of that. Do you think people truly understand the difference between success and clout?
No, not at all. Man, people look at success as how other people view them or what they perceive them to be. And it's all about, it's about acknowledgement, acceptance, approval, applause. That's what everybody, that's what they level of success. I would tell anybody, man, I was born for success. I ain't never seeking nobody to clap for me. I got a family to provide for. I got a village to raise, not people to impress. People not living like that. You want somebody to see your shiny chain. Even if it's the Marsonites that ain't worth nothing, you want people to see your shiny chain. You want them to see your 2024. You want them to see you with different pair of Jordans. You want them to see you with the $1,000 pair of jeans. I know niggas got every pair of Jordan, got Gucci shoes and everything, ain't got no vehicle. So you walking on your ride, really. That's what black people is. We lost. And I'ma say we because I'm black. Not because I'm lost with y'all, because I'm the same color as y'all. We lost. And we ain't trying to get found. Y'all happy being lost. You happy just being known as, hey man, I'm keeping up with the trends. If the trend became tying a long rope around your waist and tying it to a bridge and jumping off, y'all will go tie a rope around your waist and jump off. Just because somebody else popular did it before you. You basically doing it now. And and teaching our kids the same thing. I ain't gonna sit up here in front. My daughter dance, my daughter have fun. My daughter sing songs. My daughter got all A's and B's. That's my rep. That's my brag. That's what I go make me a shirt with my daughter report card on. That's what I'm about. That's what's gonna be here. When I leave, my daughter here. All the money I'm gonna go spend, I don't buy Jordans and stuff no more. I used to when she was a baby. I used to do it for myself. I don't go spend money. I'm not knocking nobody who buy J's, because hey, we all like nice stuff, but you never go buy more liabilities than you have assets. If all your money in the closet and in the driveway, ain't none in the account. Ain't none in your pocket. Ain't none in those CDs in the bank. Ain't none in no trust funds. Ain't none in nothing. But I'm fresh to death. I'm shining. I got 42-inch hair, $500, $600. I mean, I got these jewels on, these watches. Grill in my mouth, I'm shining. Ooh, look at me, I'm shining. Y'all are die to shine. You ready to die for approval before you live for your kids. If you live for people's acceptance, you're gonna die from their rejection. I say that almost every interview. As long as my daughter look at me like I'm Superman, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. She yes ma'am, no ma'am, no matter what she do, I tell her every day, social media, music, TV, movies, all fake. All you supposed to do is laugh at it. Nothing about it is real. You don't reenact nothing you see. You don't reenact nothing you hear in no song. It's all for you to just have fun. Entertainment.
So Blaze, I'm gonna transition to something else.
All right.
Like I said, I know you're opinionated, bro.
Yeah.
You usually gonna give me what I'm looking for when I ask you questions. So let me ask you this, bro. What's the difference between a trick and a man who has a woman's best interest?
I mean, I think a trick just, he tricking with anything he like what he see and just want to have a good time with it. But a man that got a woman's best interest and he find a woman that he really interested in, that he see the potential he could build with, he gonna do what's in the best interest, whether it's from instructing her verbally, showing her physically, teaching her, giving her essentials that she need, that she may not, I ain't gonna say she may not have none, but what she may lack. Now it got some guys, hey, they may feel like they can have multiple women's best interests at heart. I mean, hey, they love this, what it's called, polygamy and all this other type of stuff. So, it's kind of all about how they view things and being upfront and honest with a woman. Because, hey, if you be upfront and honest and keep it real, like, hey, I want to be with you on another level, but I don't just want to be with you physically.
Right.
So, it kind of all go with that too.
So look, I'm going to flip that question. In your opinion, do you think women want a trick or a man that has their best interest?
I think the ratio, more want a trick. More want tricks. More want tricks because women like to have financial sponsorship but still want to do everything they want without being told nothing. So what it's called, I call it the new word. When Webby taught them how to spell independent, they ran with independent. So now it's the boss or I'm lit. So being a boss or being lit, the word boss is used as being the head of something. So if you take on a boss, being a boss as in a mentality, you can't be told nothing. So no matter what level of money or anything that a man has, you don't want to be told that. You only want him to be able to splurge on you, spend on you, pay your bills, but not tell you nothing. No matter how much you post what a real men at on social media and all this other fake shit they like to put out in the forefront, you can tell a ladylike woman shows her likeness. An ignorant whore shows her lack of. That's the difference. You gonna know an ignorant whore when you meet one. She gonna show you, I'm me. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm bossed up. This, that, and all negative shit derogatory towards actually building and being a team. Ain't no I in team.
So let me ask you this. Based off of that, do you feel like that kind of energy is considered to be masculine energy when women have that mentality?
No. It's ignorant energy. It's ignorant because that shit don't make no sense. If you feel like you too much or too big to be told anything or to work as a team, like that's just not being masculine. Guys, I'm masculine, but I'm not giving off that energy like can't nobody tell me nothing or can't this, can't that. When you get that type of mind frame, that's an ignorant, uncontrollable mind frame. It ain't masculine. See, the thing is, women start using that masculine shit, but it's not really masculine. It's just
being a dumb bitch.
You just don't want to be told, and you want a dude to give you the greenbacks and the credit cards, but not be able to say nothing to you. Like, hey, them type of clothes like that ain't what's up, or all that loud ratchet shit twerking everywhere, that ain't what's up. Posting 5 attachments with your ass and titties every day for the internet, it's no reason for that. You don't want to be told that. Going to brunch every day, standing on tables and shit, that ain't ladylike. You don't want to be told that.
All right, so Blaze, I gotta ask you this: can you protect a woman who doesn't follow your word?
Shit, no. I don't care who you are. If you got a woman and she can't listen to nothing and feel like she can't be told shit, drop her instantly. I don't care. I know, hey, if you got feelings tied up, shit, them emotional wounds will heal. If she can't be told nothing, how you can't be submissive? You can't be nothing. Even teachers can learn something.
So look, let me give you a different scenario now.
Okay.
And I want you to answer that question again. What if the woman was, let's say, your sister, and she doesn't follow your word? Are you still gonna protect her?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Because I feel like if I'm giving you something that's worthwhile for you to take in, whether it be the type of guys you deal with, the way you moving out in public or anything, and you take it upon yourself to go against the grain, and some shit happen to you out there, like, hey, you presented that calling card for what came to you. Take your lick. I don't operate on blood. So, I mean, it ain't about how we related or I'm riding with you right or wrong. I don't do that. Take your lick. You gotta take your lick. It is what it is. If I fuck up, I'm taking my lick. And anybody who fuck with me, don't condone nothing wrong I do. If you telling me something and I don't listen, and I go and fall off in some illicit shit or something that gets me caught up into something, that's my fault. Even whether it's illegal or something that just fuck up my home or anything, it's on me.
So look, I'm gonna transition to another question.
Okay.
Based off of that, can you be a good Christian man if your woman is the head of the household?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not the biggest religion.
Yeah, but we know of the religion.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest, but I would want to say you shouldn't even want you shouldn't even. Me personally, I don't want that. Like, I mean, if it happened, like if your woman just got some career that's making, you know, just she the breadwinner.
So let me ask you this: does money make you the man of the household, the head of the household? Can you be a broke nigga and be the head of the household?
It all depends on how that is with the woman. I mean, it got celebrities that's married, and they, like, you see Monique. When you see Monique in interviews, she acknowledged.
She bow down to that nigga.
She acknowledged on Club Shay Shay that Kevin Hart had to write her a check because she was fucked up while she was married. But he takes the lead. Like, my husband on side of me in X, Y, and Z. So, you know, it's all about the individuals in the mix. You know. But in the modern era, see, Monique is not really modern era. Modern era is not possible because it's hard for you and if you're dealing with certain women, the modernized women, these guys can't even hardly be the lead, being the breadwinners, because they holding on to something they need to let go. If she can't be told and she don't want to listen and everything got to be her way, she needs to die single. Straight up. I'm going to say it again. If you don't want to listen to nothing and you can't be told nothing, you need to get you a house full of plants and a house full of pets and take up knitting or whatever your habits is and just be single. Because you don't want to be a team. You want it to be a me thing. You don't want it to be a us or we. You want an I and me. Stay single.
So look, I got another question for you. Could you be in a relationship with a female who does explicit internet challenges?
Nope. At all. I don't even play all that over trying to be over sexy and always gotta be seen from every angle with your ass in the camera, titties out, just got your camel toe in the camera, like you doing shit for sex appeal. Then when the sex is appealing to guys, they thirsty. How is a man thirsty if you press and post on your phone? Them guys ain't posting pics of you with your ass in the camera or overly exposed. You are. So calling a man thirsty for something you doing is delusional. If you post your ass shaking or your cleavage or they can see your shape, that's what you want. Y'all call it 5 attachments. Front, back, both sides. Whatever the 5th angle is. How is the man thirsty if you advertising it? You want attention for looking sexy. Coca-Cola want to sell cold drinks. Wholesome want to sell bread.
Yeah. I already know you
Jordan sell clothes and shoes. If you posting your body, that must be what you selling, because that's what you advertising. It's just like I said, I made a post this. When you dress sexy, do you think that draws sexual attention or relationship intention? You think a nigga want to marry you because he see your ass and all of that because you get them hard eyes and them hey queen comments and hey beautiful in your inbox? No, bitch, you ain't Miss Right. You Miss Right Now. So when a nigga fuck you and let you go like you miss right now, that's what you calling for.
So Blaze, I got asked. This statement was made to me earlier today, and I want to get your opinion on it. I was told from a female, you can tell a lot by a man by the women he follows and likes on social media. I have my view on it, but I want to hear your view.
From who he follow?
Yeah, meaning the kind of women he follows and the kind of women pictures he like. I told her
that shit's stupid.
That's how I feel.
And I'm gonna tell you why it's stupid. On my Instagram and on my social media, it's a slew of these women I've never met in my life. I don't know them. I mean, if somebody hit add friend and I hit accept, does that instantly mean I know all the criteria of every individual I accept or that follow me on Instagram? That don't mean I know them. I could see if it was just you using your internet tools based on who you know only and who you affiliate with.
All right, so let me explain, I guess, where they was trying to go with this too. Let's just say you follow a lot of women on your social media,
and I
Instagram.
Do. And I do.
You follow a lot of women on Instagram. I was asked, basically, my thing was, outside of opening up that app and scrolling down my timeline, they not even a thought.
At all.
But I was, in response to that, I was asked, why do you follow them then? My response was, it's entertainment. It's like you go watch BMF or whatever else. It's entertainment. Because
a rebuttal to that for her is, if you feel like you can tell a lot by how somebody is as far as who they follow, why you even, if you don't want nobody, if you don't feel like nobody should follow anybody, why you on the internet?
So I came up with an analogy based off of that. Because they would say, so a man following a bunch of half-naked women is entertainment? I said, yes. It's like looking at art at an art museum. I'm not here to leave with the art. I don't want the art.
Yeah.
I just came to see what kind of art is here. You know what I'm saying? It's entertainment to see different forms of art.
I mean, let me tell you something funny about this world. And I was saying earlier, I'm gonna just use the part that applies to this. If you looking at women, you some type of, they look at you like that's womanized or whorish activity. But then you got the guys that's on they LMNOP shit. You found out a dude that's you didn't know he was like on that type of time of the alphabet community, and you find out you exposing him and you bashing him, or he fucking boss. Okay, but then if he looking at women half naked, dressed, or whatever, which you don't necessarily know, he indulge all his free time just scrolling, looking at them. That don't mean that, but that's how you assuming.
Right. Because
you assuming that, because 9 times out of 10, you probably of that world. You probably one of them, the ones that say it, be on that naked themselves, right, or revealing themselves. If she asked you that, you should ask her, why you post revealing shit? Is you posting it for self-love or for attention? Why you posting with your cleavage? Why you post ass shots? Why you post camel toe shots? Is it because you love yourself? Or is it for a man's attention? You're asking me why I do what you do. You think I'm looking at them. You're posting to be looked at. Dummy. I hope whoever that is know and see you a dummy. Because you saying why you looking at them women, but you want to be one of them women being looked at. You dumb. It just is what it is. And no, I ain't trying to throw you in there, but man, they be saying dumb shit just to think. Everybody saying dumb shit wanting to sound smart. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is my third time around. I done got way more ruthless since the first 2 times.
Yeah.
Stop that dumb and delusional.
Where you think this dumb and delusional mentality stems from? If we had to come up with an origin of where this was birthed, where would we start at?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think people evolve with the ignorance of society and social media. Like anything that becomes a new thing on social media, people inherit that as a part of their mind frame.
I'm gonna tell you what I think is the issue. We don't segregate social media. And
I know what you're going. In school, you had people, hey, if you learn regular, or if you learn different, you was in resources. If you had a mental disability, then it was special ed. Social media, we all intertwined.
Right.
So you got,
and we have grade levels and things of that nature. We got first graders and 12th graders sitting in the same class.
You got preschoolers and college students.
Right.
You got preschoolers and college graduates. They real behind.
Right.
They real behind because the same women will ask a guy that question that you said. Why you follow all them women that be posting half naked, and they be one of the women that's posting half naked? I seen somebody post a Valentine. Y'all posting lingerie photo shoots for Valentine's Day. Something that's supposed to be, some of y'all in relationships and these dudes cool with this. Y'all posting lingerie photo shoots on the internet. Lingerie is supposed to be, it's called intimate clothing. Intimate means for the guy that you with. You posting it for the public, but I seen one that say she got on lingerie where you can see pretty much whatever you want to see if you look at it. And then they got this slide thing. Then she slid it. When you slide it, it say God gonna spin the block for you. What God spinning the block for you got to do with being naked in a photo shoot? That's normal. That's logical. But then you one of the women that's posted. You can't post in lingerie on the internet and tell me it's for self-love.
You can't. I mean, just in general, logically speaking, I've seen situations where they will post things like that, and they will get DMs from men, and be upset that they get these DMs from men. But
let me go to the store. Let me go get a big pack of pork chops, steaks. Let me go get a pen full of pit bulls and toss the steaks over the pen fence. Then I get mad because they be biting on the steaks.
Oh man,
ain't that the same thing? It's just like I said. I'm gonna wear this tight shirt that reveal cleavage. These pants, workout pants or whatever, that accentuates my behind, something that can show my vagina print. And I'm not doing this for no niggas. Okay, well, you could have just took the picture and made it your screensaver. Or saved it in your camera roll. If it ain't for nobody, why you posting it? If you posting it just for to look at yourself, you can look at yourself on the camera roll. Why is you posting these for? You posting it for me? Either you posting it for men to see, or you trying to get you a burly stud. But you posting it for somebody to see. If you post a picture accentuating or flaunting parts of your body, you posting it to be seen. Because if you taking the pictures for self-observation, look at it. See my screensaver? Isn't it pop up? Whatever my screensaver is, that's I'm putting this for myself. My screensaver on my lock screen is a pile of money. You ain't never seen me post a pile of money on the internet though, because I ain't worried about you seeing a pile of money. Just an example. But if you won't post your body, because I feel like I'm a bad bitch, hey, I want the guys to see it, so I could call them thirsty when they get out of my DM. Whatever question you ask a guy, ask yourself the same question, because you're doing the shit that you asking him about. You're a dummy. Simple.
So Blaze.
Next topic, we getting more ruthless. That's just how it go.
So Blaze. We've been running for a minute, but before we go, I gotta talk about something else too. We gotta talk a little bit about the music that you got going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You recently was on all over Doja Tape. Tell me about that and what that was about.
Man, just sitting down having fun. I mean, I think it's the music game that come in Baton Rouge. People just chase hits. So and nobody really creating. Everybody sampling what me and others did in 05, 03, 04, 02, 06, whatever, and just we all remaking the same stuff trying to get it heard again. And nobody has everybody think tank dry. The producers sampling the same beats. Some of them even sampling their own beats and doing renditions of them. The artists of now, some of them old artists, some of them new artists, I'm gonna take a piece of a song from every song, make one big collage ball, and make the hook, do the same hook of all the other songs. Like, no, it's no creativity. I really sit down and really be creative. A lot of people don't think I write, but I don't write everything. But a lot of the stuff I did on Doja Tape and that I be doing recently, I do it off of what I hear. If I listen to a beat and I don't hear nothing, that don't mean the beat trash. That mean I just ain't nothing come to me. But you know, if I hear something and I say it in my mind, I go run straight on the mic and just say it before I forget it. That's been my process.
Right. So tell me about some of the records on the tape.
We got one called Kenny Red, and it be music to ride to, but it be reality too, and it's all entertainment, but it really be reality based, because a lot of y'all be getting henpicked by these hoes. Man, when you find out another nigga than just did his thing, y'all in y'all feelings. You know, so it's Kenny Red, aka Take Your Bitch, but we call it Kenny Red because it got some pimp sampling in it, and you got another one called It's Whatever, like whatever you on, I'm on. Like, that's why sometimes it's just best to keep it pushing, because when you take it to that level, some people go past that level. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm on about 9, 10 of them. It's 14. I'm on probably about 6 of the verses.
Yeah.
And 9 hooks. And I mean, it's just Doja, I'm put it like this, Doja always everything for everybody as a producer.
Yeah.
But everybody don't always show up the same for him when he acts the minimal. That's just how I feel sometimes. So man, I was there all the time, so I just sit back and work with whoever he want to work with to involve on his project. That's what we did, and it came out. You know, some of the stuff we make, I think it be like a boomerang. Like we throw it out, and when it come back around, they gonna catch on later. I mean, that's a lot of it. Like,
I see you been active too with the videos, bro.
Yeah, just, you know, trying to get into the camera. Like that camera, I just ain't from that camera era. So just over time, You know, you may see something that was old, or it could be kind of recent, but you know, it's just a practice thing and to try to get.
You've been in a camera more times in the last year than you've been your whole career in your music.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, totally. Like, man, I don't know. I'm just never been no camera person, so you know.
Right, but you got a lot to say. You got a lot of music.
That be the killer. It's like, man, I be always trying to stay behind the scenes and not on the camera, but it's like people need to see who's saying it.
Right.
So it's like that's why I'm trying to work my way to be behind the scenes, so I could have interpreters. I ain't gotta get on the camera.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing too that I find kind of crazy is you don't work with a lot of female artists on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Even on Doja's album.
Yeah.
You got records with Day Sherrill, Divine, her sister, Nicola Rose, Catakilo, Fire Red. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a few others. You know what I'm saying? Do you find it like a different element working with these women compared to the dudes you done worked with over the years?
Yeah, I think it just bring a different element, and on a certain scale. I ain't gonna say all women, but the ones that I did work with, it was easy to work with. Like, I feel like they don't have, a lot of them don't have as much pride as guys, like with you giving pointers.
Right.
Guys tend to be more prideful.
Yeah,
so, you know.
Yeah. So I know you also too got another album dropping as well.
In the line of fire.
Right.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, we got about 7 to 80 songs, so I mean to narrow it down, it's gonna be a process.
Yeah, that's the biggest task I think right now. Is narrowing it down.
And it's mostly me. And it ain't a slight to nobody. I'm not taking nothing away from nobody's talent. I'm just on a different mission with what I'm trying to do. And I just, some people I feel will put their best foot forward, but these days a lot of people don't put their all in stuff, and I don't really work with too many younger guys because of all of this op stuff and just, hey, if you do a song with somebody, it's like you part of their crew or something and all that. So I just stay away from all that new stuff, and because we ain't even on the same path with the messages we sending anyway. But I wish all the best to them. But I'm just trying to push a different message for the kids and for people, period. But really towards the kids that you don't have to be in the streets to be a rapper. You don't have to have a rap sheet to rap. You don't have to have a DOC number. You don't have to have a criminal record. You don't have to be violent in the streets. It's plenty of angles you can do music from, rapping, singing, etc. Like, you don't have to be this overly gangster person and all this tough stuff and bouncing around with the guns and the ops this and the 100-round drum this and the 30 clip that. You don't have to do it. It's just music. Just like you don't see nobody trying to you don't see nobody scrutinize actors for not living what they acting. So why let somebody do it to you, saying you gotta live what you spit, live what you rap? Just rap about what's around you, what you see, how it goes on, and just use your artistic expression to get your point across. You don't have to portray an image. It's just art, just like drawing, just like painting. It's just art. That's all. Have some fun. That's all you got. That's all I'm on, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Blaze, this was round 3. You know what I'm saying? We talked about a lot on this one here. He got a lot off his chest on this episode.
Man, it look like every as the world turns, it be new fuckery, new foolishness. It don't never change.
So look, before we go, man, let them know, where they can find you at. You want to plug anything else that you got?
Instagram, this word right here, RAWTHENTIC, but add an 83 to it. Instagram, BJBEE space JAY. TikTok Rawthenic83. I got to get more active on that. Doja new project. I'm all over that. No quantize. I'm on Diesel new single. Patting on my chest. I got a new project in the line of fire coming out soon. Me and Mike 23. Tight, I ain't decided yet, but we in the phase of working. Me and Bad new singer, rapper. We got some stuff coming. And whatever else may happen in the process, it's gonna happen too.
That's a bet. So yeah. So look, man, y'all make sure y'all follow the Antidote Network. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me, International Joe on the track. Y'all can go click that link in the bio. When you go on there, you'll see what it is. Preferably ladies. I don't need y'all niggas clicking that link. Yeah, man. It's just landed, bro, and we out.